I don't see it.
Number one means you're always on top.
1 second.
Your number one radio.
This is your man Flo Rida.
Hey, what's happening? It's your little homie Plies, man.
Hey, yo, what's poppin', man? It's your boy Bow Weezy, man. Check it out.
You're always on top.
I don't see it.
Number one means hit music belongs here on your number one station.
Everybody hit that live button. I see y'all tuning in, y'all. Everybody, welcome to the show. It's the interview with Doris Ann. Hit that share button, everybody. It's about to be going down.
The show, not the viewers, right?
Yeah, we are live right now. Much love to everybody sharing out, everybody.
Radio that makes you happy.
Much love to everybody tuning in, listening. We're about to start in just a couple moments.
The music just feels so
Everybody hit that live button. I see y'all tuning in.
You're on the number one.
Yeah, it's about to be going
Hey,
down.
what's happening? You already know, man. You rocking with the best right now. This your little homie Plies, man. You already know I got to do it with the home team, man.
The music just feels so good. You're on the number one.
This is your man Flo Rida.
Hey, what's happening? This your little homie Plies, man.
Hey, yo, what's poppin', man? It's your boy Bow Weezy, man. Check it out.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is, the most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
Man, I love Lyrical Sass Radio. Yeah! We are live, everybody!
Ultimate power in the universe.
Get your music out there. You know what time it is. We are live. You know what it is, y'all. It is the live interview with Doris Ann, the female rapper, y'all. Hip-hop artist, y'all. Extraordinaire, y'all. She's on her way doing big things. What's going on, Doris Ann?
What's up, everybody?
Man, we're so glad to have you in the house tonight. So, how your 4th of July go?
It went great. We made a homemade slip and slide for the kids. Watched neighbors shoot off fireworks. We had fun.
Heck yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. Man, what's up? Everybody's so stoked and about this new song you got coming that you just dropped today, I think it was. Black Sheep. What's up with that track?
So actually, Black Sheep was recorded about a year ago. It was one of the first ones I ever recorded. We're actually working on dropping the arsenal of music that I've recorded over the last year, and that was kind of like my personal favorite. So I chose that one to drop.
Awesome, awesome. Much love to everybody on the live and everybody listening out there on the lines, man. There's a lot of amazing faces here on our live I see in here. What's up, Tina? What's up, Jessica? What's up, Anthony? All the amazing people. I'm going to tell you something. If each and every one of y'all share, show you care out there on the lives, y'all, that means a lot. You're supporting this amazing artist, Doris, and our show. And what we do is we like to get all the dopest artists on the lives, y'all, and get live interviews with them so we can get an in-depth detailed interview with them and let us know about them. So, Mrs. Doris Ann, how long have you been rapping?
I started rapping probably about a year ago.
A year ago. So you've only been doing this a year. That's pretty fresh in the game. But I'm hearing good things about you in that year's time. So let me ask you this: who's your influences in music? I mean, is there anybody you look up to or you really admire in music?
So, which genre are we talking? Because, I mean, I'm a 90s baby, so I kind of listen to a little bit of everything.
Whatever inspires you the most out there.
Well, for the last year, it's been more country rap. I listen to a lot of Ryan Upchurch. I listen to a lot of Adam Calhoun. And here lately, been turned to a lot of Jelly Roll.
Oh, I love Jelly Roll, man. Jelly Roll has made such a major accomplishments, y'all. I'm just so proud of him. From going to where he went out there, you know, in the streets doing his thing to where he is now just made large and in charge, y'all, like he's always been, because his music inspires. He has something in his voice, y'all, especially when he's singing, y'all. It's like, what the heck, y'all? He's just drawn into it. What's up, man? I can't wait to hear his new song, that Whiskey, the Bottle and Mary Jane. That's gonna be dope.
He just dropped that track called Save Me, which has been a personal favorite of mine here lately.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. Definitely, y'all. So that's a good influence. That's good influences right there. On another note, your manager, Stephen Kell, right?
Yep, he's in here.
Right. What's up, Stephen? Much love, y'all. Do you have a name for your, like, management group or your actual label or whatever?
Ironclad.
You said Ironclad?
Yes, sir.
Ironclad, everybody. Be on the lookout for them, because I'm going to tell y'all something, man. They're going to be doing some big things. I know that's going to be the case. So let me ask you something. This Black Sheep song, what inspires y'all for that song?
So actually I am the youngest of 10 kids. I mean, I've always felt like the outcast. I wasn't built like them. I wasn't raised like them. At a very young age, I started raising myself.
Right.
My mom had some psychological problems, which, you know, had its toll on me.
Right.
My dad was in and out a lot, so it was just kind of me and my brothers and sisters, and they went on with their lives to do great things. And I mean, I'm doing great things now, but not what they approve of.
Right. I understand.
So Black Sheep had a lot to do with, you know, my mentality and how I dealt with, you know, the way that I get treated by my family.
Right. Well, can we take a look at it and let all the viewers out there watch it?
Absolutely.
Well, let's play it, y'all. Black Sheep with Doris Ann right here. Let's check it out, everybody. Here we go. Y'all gonna love this. This is my first time seeing it as well. Oh, yeah. Get your live interview on, y'all. Check us out at LA Radio Live, hot107.com, and apply today. It's a world premiere, everybody. Doris Ann's Black Sheep right here on LA Radio Live, Hot 107. You know what it is.
I feel like I'm an outcast. They wanna see me fall. When shit's about to go down, I know the one you call. All that shit you throw around, it's like you playing ball. I feel like I'm an outcast. They wanna see me fall. Black sheep, black sheep, black sheep, black. You wanna see me fall, but I ain't tasting defeat. Black sheep, black sheep, black sheep, black. You wanna see me fall, but I ain't tasting defeat. I'm in an angry mood. All those things you do, I'm so confused. Tell the truth, you wanna see me lose. Heart black and blue, my soul has been abused. You try and cage me like a zoo, but I'm still making moves. You wanna see me hurt, like I don't know my worth. I get it from the dirt, therapy in every verse. They say family first, but I swear this family's cursed. Absurd words, throwing birds, you're done, I see my worst. Hypocrites, talking shit, I swear that's all it is. I got the Zippo lit, I won't quit, I'll burn this bitch.
Yeah, y'all, this is dope.
Smoke. Say goodbye to the cloak, I'll never be what you hope. Family ties have been broke. I feel like I'm an outcast, they wanna see me fall. When shit's about to go down, I know the
Everybody hit that share button, y'all. LA Radio Live, Hot 107. Interview with Doris Ann. This is Black Sheep.
I feel like I'm an outcast, they wanna see me fall. Black sheep, black sheep, black sheep, black. You wanna see me fall, but I ain't tasting defeat.
That's right.
Black sheep, black sheep, black sheep, black. You wanna see me fall, but I ain't tasting defeat. I'm talking to my diary like I'm in Frank. I've had it with society, I don't care what you think. I'm embracing my anxiety, ain't no more denying me. I swear to God, I should have a master's in psychiatry. All I know is rage, let me out this cage. I engage with the blade just to numb the pain. Everyone is vain, this liquor in my veins. Self-medicated, I'm so jaded, yeah, I need to change. Outcast like 3 stacks, I'm just stating facts. You like to think your shit don't stink, sink, but your house is cracked. Leader of the pack, don't you know I run with
Yeah,
wolves?
y'all.
I'll be that black sheep, so you cannot pull the wool. I feel like I'm an outcast, they wanna see me fall. When shit's about to go down, I know the one you call. All that shade you throw around, it's like you playing ball. I feel like I'm an outcast, they wanna see me fall.
Black sheep.
Black sheep,
What?
black sheep, black sheep. You wanna see me fall, but I ain't tasting defeat.
She ain't tasting no defeat, y'all. I'm telling you.
Black sheep, black sheep, black sheep. You wanna see me fall, but I ain't tasting defeat.
What? Okay, now my mind's blown. My mind's blown away, y'all. Okay. We're gonna have to pause for a second. Doris Ann, tell me what is going on. Why did you cut your wrist at the end of that song?
All right, so I've actually had a shit ton of questions.
Because if you're not tasting defeat and you just killed yourself, it kind of makes me feel like I'm kind of confused.
All right, so anybody that actually knows my family knows that my family has a lot of control.
Right.
They have a lot of possessiveness, to say the least. I think that's the word to use. So at the very end of that video, you have the 4 options. You have a gun, you have medication. Okay, 3 options. Yeah. Gun, medication, and a knife.
Right.
Well, the thing is it says I'm not tasting defeat, but literally the only connection I have to my family is my blood.
Okay.
So, growing up, when I was about 11 or 12, I was actually a cutter. I went through really bad depression and anxiety, and that was my way of dealing with shit.
Right.
But that was the turning point with my family. That was what set me to not be like them. So in my eyes, the only way to cut that tie to them is death. If I don't share the same blood, and in a way, I mean, it sounds messed up. So the way it is I might not be tasting defeat because I'm not giving in to living the way that my family wants me to live. I'm not that strict Catholic that they expect me to be, obviously.
Right.
You know, I live that perfect life that they want me to. But the only way to show that is because even though death is considered defeat to myself, it's not to them. Because by me dying in that video, it's putting a death to their control.
That's pretty deep right there. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's pretty deep right there. That's almost poetic a slight bit there. I ain't gonna lie to you.
So a lot of my inspiration, a lot of things that got me out of my depression and anxiety growing up was actually writing poetry.
Awesome.
That became my thing, was writing. That's how I coped with everything.
Right. That's awesome. That's awesome. Steven said, "Are you drinking a Zima?"
What the fuck is a Zima?
They made them back in the day. I don't even know if they make Zimas. As soon as I seen that, I was like,
They do make Zimas again.
they still make Zimas? They taste delicious, y'all. I'm not going to lie to you. They might be light on alcohol, but they taste good as hell. She's got Mike's Hard Lemonade. Shout outs to Mike's Hard Lemonade, man. Mike, I'm going to tell you something, man. You've been satisfying taste buds for years, man, with a slight bit of alcohol, tingling for the brain. Yeah, shout outs to all the people out there safely drinking, not drinking and driving. All the cool people out there. Man, I'm going to tell you something, man. This is a dope interview, y'all. Doris Ann, y'all. She has only been in the game a year. We have learned that her influences have been like Jelly Roll and such, and Stephen Kell, Ironclad, y'all, is her manager, and he's definitely putting the representation out for his dope artist. Black Sheep's one of the new songs, y'all. What's up on Bourbon on Ice?
All right, so Bourbon on Ice has not been released yet, but the promo video is out. Bourbon on Ice is actually a track that I wrote about how I dealt with losing my son.
Okay.
My son was 58 days old when he had passed away.
Right.
And I was freshly 21. Didn't really, I mean, that's a hard loss for anybody to take.
It
Honestly,
is.
if it wasn't for my 2 living kids, I probably would have offed myself too.
I understand.
That has been the most detrimental thing that I've ever been through.
I understand. That's rough.
When I had lost him, I turned to alcohol. No, I wasn't really an alcoholic, but I started using alcohol as a coping skill.
Yes.
But in that meantime, so the one thing that my son did teach me while he was here is he brought me back to God. It wasn't that I didn't believe in God, but I wasn't a practicing Christian until things went south during the pregnancy.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously, you know, after I'd lost him, I had a very love-hate relationship with God. I knew that God loved me, but I couldn't understand why God did what he did. But alcohol was the thing that I turned to the most. You know, when I would be having a bad day, I'd go to the bar. Whenever I didn't have my kids, I'd go to the bar. So Bourbon on Ice talks about, you know, my relation with God as well as my relation with alcohol. But it all resulted from when I had lost my son. I mean, it obviously took its toll on my kids. It obviously took its toll on my family. You know, it'll be dropping soon. I just haven't really been pushing it.
Right.
That's those personal tracks that, you know, if people want it, they want it. If they don't, they don't. It doesn't really bother me. I'm developing this habit in my music that, you know, it's becoming, so when I started in this, it was literally, I tripped and fell in country rap. I had gotten to a point in my grief where writing wasn't enough, alcohol wasn't enough. I couldn't find that niche that I needed to release that. What do you consider that? Help me out here with a word.
I'm drawing a blank right now. I've had such a long day.
Like, I couldn't release that pressure, that, you know, the depression, the anxiety. Like I said before, I was a cutter when I was younger.
Right.
So my way of dealing with things back then was cutting, and I couldn't really find something that was working then. And then I tripped and fell into country rap, and, you know, I fell in love with the culture because the culture brought me back to the person that I was before I lost my son.
Right.
You know, this wild, crazy, not giving a fuck, you know, out every weekend, getting stuck in 6-foot deep mud holes. And then I found the other side of country rap, which was more of the sentimental, yeah, we've been through hell, but we're doing what we can to make our lives better. You know, I found both sides of country rap, and I fell in love. And then one thing led to another, and I landed in the studio. And that first time that I walked in the studio, I ain't even gonna lie about it. There's probably a few people on here that wouldn't call me out on it. But so the first time I actually stepped in the studio, I choked. I pulled an M&M, straight out of a freaking book. I just ate dinner, got in studio, went in the booth, choked, ran outside and puked everywhere. The adrenaline rush that I received from studio was so high, like I could never compare it to anything else other than when I used to cut. And because of that, I've had that drive and that devotion to this that I've never had to anything else. Which is why over the last year, you know, granted, I don't consider myself a blown artist because I'm nowhere near where I want to be.
Right.
But I do give myself a lot of credit for going from having absolutely no experience in this to being where I'm at now.
Yes, I understand that. Hey, look, I have to go to a quick commercial break, y'all. Give me us 1 second, and we'll be right back with y'all. Here we go to the commercial. Much love. We'll be right back.
that mean I can go get another drink, or can they still hear me?
Oh yeah, you can go ahead.
Can they still hear me?
Yes.
1, 2, 3, and step change. Keep up the good work. Enjoy 8 great-tasting low-fat subs at Subway with only 6 grams of fat or less. Have your favorite Subway sandwich with Arwa water. Keep up the good work. Subway, eat fresh.
Jason, how long is this commercial?
30 seconds more.
Oh, okay. So I have time for a smoke break.
Blåkläders arbetsbyxa för gravida är inte en herrbyxa med extra långt bälte som du obekvämt spänner tvärs över naveln. Nej, Blåkläders gravidbyxa i fyrvägsstretch med mudd i midjan och resår upp till är så bekväma att de passar både dig som är i 8:e månaden och buffé-Johnny som gillar livets goda. Blåkläder, de tuffaste arbetskläderna på marknaden.
All right, y'all, we are back with the dope interview with Doris Ann right here on LA Radio Live, Hot 107. And I'm going to tell you something. We've got a lot of good, dope answers, Q&A here going on with Doris Ann. And we've learned so much. And we're going to continue a few more questions before we get out of here. What does 2020 have to offer for you, Doris Ann? I mean, other than this crazy coronavirus stuff going on, once this clears out, what do you have planned? Do you have anything planned going on?
Yeah, so actually, I recently got sponsored by Bad Ace Clothing. So we've got a shit ton of merch out now. It's actually a pretty interesting story. It's MC-based. It started by a firefighter. Outside of that, even through the coronavirus, we're still out here trying to, rock out shows and get new content and get everything released. Like, once finally this is over with, we'll definitely start knocking out some more shows. I know that I talked to management last night. We're working on hitting like 4 or 5 different states in the next 90 days for sure.
Right.
But we're looking in to see, what everything's going to do in the next couple months. We've got some places opening, a lot of things still, opening and then reclosing. And so we're hoping. I do have my album, one of them. Like, I'm literally sitting on 5 of them. Mm-hmm. One of my albums will be getting released here soon. Yeah, shout out to Dark Horse MC out in Southern Illinois. Even through Corona, I went up there and did a show, which was pretty badass. We had probably a good 150 people there.
Hell yeah.
And that's even with everything going on. So I can't wait to see what it's like up there when we open everything back up.
Hell yeah.
But my plan this year is I want to drop everything that I've been sitting on. Like, that's definitely the plan.
I'm trying to find this song Bourbon. I seen it earlier on your page. I thought, am I tripping?
Just a promo video. I can
let me see. Maybe I'm just not in the right spot. Let me see here.
Do you have access to your messenger? You want to play Insanity, the track that I sent you the other night?
I have access to the messenger we're on right now. If you can send it to the messenger we're on right this second, we can.
I can. Hold on.
All right, cool. Much love, everybody, for tuning in. Y'all, everybody out there listening, everybody on the live that shared tonight. We've had a lot of shares on this live. That's just great. Almost 60.
I could send you one that'll make everybody cry.
Well, whatever you like to send in, let's hear something that you want them to hear, y'all. That would be great. Yeah. Let's see here.
Alright, so this track isn't mixed and mastered. Let's make that out there. And I'm actually working.
Well, we ain't having that. I'm just playing. Go ahead.
Jessica said send it.
Send it. All right, we're going to play it.
No, I am not on Spotify yet, but I am currently working on that.
Where'd you send it to? Did you send it to the
one we're on video messenger with right now?
It didn't show up. We're under Jason. the Jason Bishop one now.
I know.
Okay, it didn't show up on me.
It should have.
Yeah.
I'll shoot you Insanity too.
Well, we hope it comes through, y'all. We hope it comes through so we can check it out. Some amazing music from Doris Ann. I'm glad that everybody's tuned in tonight. Everybody listening, y'all. It's been amazing. And she's a very amazing artist. It's only been doing this for a year, and her music is very dope, very inspiring, and that's really awesome. And you know, I really like artists that really can put their heart out on the tracks, y'all. A lot of these artists nowadays, they just want to throw a few rhymes together, mumble it out or whatever, and put some auto-tune on it, and that's a rap. So I'm not really digging that, y'all. What's up, man? What happened to all the lyrical artists out there that had a lot to say, a lot of substance, a lot of heart to put out there, a lot of feeling?
Agreed.
Yeah, that's what we're looking for. Well, I'm not getting the track in, so maybe it's going to my... It might be going to my Jason Lincoln track. I can't get to that email.
Do you have an email? Do you
have
an email account?
Yeah, LA rate.
Messenger.
Okay, let's see here. Let's see here. Maybe...
I guess from when I shared out the live, I caught a band on my Messenger.
Let's see here. Okay. Let me see.
AJ Love, I am working on that. Jessica, hit up my management. That's Stephen Kell.
There's an email right there. But
I got it.
Everybody know that you can send any information you need to LA Radio Live, hot107.com, which is great because we just got the site redone, and I'm very happy it's finally finished. It's been about a month, and I'm so glad it's open. So everybody check that out, y'all. You'll be able to catch a recap on the interviews and stuff there, so you'll be able to see Doris Ann on our website as well. Much love. All right, let's see here. Everybody, she's getting it fixed up for us. And I tell you what, y'all, man, it's been a crazy year, y'all. A crazy year. We're in July the 5th. July the 5th, y'all. And so much has happened this year. And it really sucks because I love the music so much. And I know a lot of these music artists are not out there doing their thing. They're all sitting at home stuck still. And I know a lot of artists are getting...
It's killing us. It's killing us just as much as it's killing everybody else.
Yeah. I mean, you know, a lot of artists such as yourself, some of these artists live off of their music money and what they make from their careers and stuff. So it's really got to be a hard thing for them. And you know all these people out here that's getting the unemployment and whatnot, that's not going to last forever because it's going to stop eventually. And then we're all going to be sitting there like, hold up, this virus is all over the place. What are we going to do? And I'm like, I'm worried, y'all, because we got too many people grouping and crowding up, y'all. I mean, it's crazy. Florida's going nuts, filling up with this viruses. It's done tripled and doubled every which way. I'm not going to change the vibe of everything, y'all. I'm not going to change the vibe. Don't worry. I want everybody to be happy. Don't worry, be happy. All right, y'all. We're going to check out the tracks that Doris and this amazing artist has sent in to me to the email. Let's go straight over there and check it out. And man, I've had a great time tonight. Here we go. It is in Like Flynn. Let's see here. Boom shakalaka.
Boom.
We are going in, y'all. We're going in. Here we go.
Hey, wait, before you hit that play button, I want everybody to go hit share. Otherwise, he ain't playing it.
We ain't going to play it unless you hit another share, y'all. All right, I'm looking at the shares. We're at 57 shares. All right. If we get to 65, we always share it. We'll play it.
All right, 65 when we play Hold On. 100 and we play Insanity. That's the way this works.
That's right. That's right. She's the boss, y'all. She in charge, y'all. She set up the interview, so y'all gotta listen.
Don't be hoe bitches. Fucking hit that share button.
Hit the share. Show you care, y'all. Support your artists now. Come on now.
Hit that button.
It'll be all right. Just keep on sharing. If you get blocked on Facebook, fuck them. I'm gonna tell you something. They beeped it out. Don't worry, y'all on the station. But I'm gonna tell you something. Because I'm tired of these Facebook bastards. I get on here, I share out. Next thing you know, I'm getting blocked, and I'm like, what the hell? I just shared out to a few places. What's going on here? You know, and I'm thinking there's some haters out there, y'all. I don't know what's going on, y'all. They hitting that damn complain button or whatever they doing.
Oh, I'm sure they are.
A lot of haters in the game. They need to quit hating and congratulate.
Kelso said, don't tell her she's the boss. That's the worst mistake you can make.
All right, look, we got 62 shares. What number did we say?
65. They better share 3 more times.
65. Oh, 63. Uh-oh, 63.
Let's go. Come on, 2 more.
It's going, y'all. 2 more shares, and we will play one of her amazing tracks. Which one we're going to play after 65?
I think we're going to play Hold On,
and
which no, I'll give the backstory on Hold On. Hold On is a track that my daughter is actually featured on. It's kind of a view that you typically don't get. I mean, you got all these rappers out here talking about doing drugs and saying drugs on the corner. Hold On is actually a track that is dedicated to my daughter's father. I had my daughter when I was only 14, and her father is a chronic relapser. So it's basically like our track to him.
Oh my gosh, we're at 70 shares.
Boom! That's the way we do this shit.
Oh my goodness! All right, y'all, you did it, y'all. Keep sharing so we can get to the 100 on the next one. This right here is not Insanity. I was finna play Insanity. Hold up, we're finna play.
Next one. Hold On.
All right, this is Hold On. Doris Ann. Here we go, y'all. Check it out. This is gonna be real heartfelt, I'm sure.
Hey, Dad. It's me, your daughter. I turned 12 today. It's my birthday. If you haven't called, I'm wondering if you're okay. If I can help you with anything. I just want you to be better. I want you to get better so I can see you.
Keep sharing, y'all, because we hit 100. You get to hear Insanity.
I miss you, Daddy.
As well.
I love you.
Seen it all, from giving up to fighting to stay alive.
Have we
doing
played yet?
whatever they can so they can survive. Pills, dope, coke, our daughter's never ending drive. And the pain in her eyes when she tries to hold it inside. As we went away, you wasted another day. I guess we weren't as important as you used to say. Now all we do is sit back and watch as you have strayed. A life betrayed, why wasn't she enough for you to stay? I wish we were enough to save you from being condemned. It shows that you didn't care. Maybe you never did, because instead of being there, you ran and you hid. Put it in your veins again and forgot you had a kid. I watched his nose drain blood, the pain of being shunned, and I held on to his hand as he dug it out the mud. So don't let your love won't become just another number, because the truth is they can recover.
Baby, let me save you. Show you the love that you never knew. I can be the light that help you through. Baby, let me save you. Show you the love that you never knew. I can be the light that help you through.
Year after year, trigger after trigger. Why would you consider going back to that killer? Look at the life you had. You finally picked her. How's it feel knowing that her life's a blur? Backpedaling to that poison, living in and out of prison. Petitions and depositions, put yourself in this position. I envision that you're dead, pills scattered on the floor. All I can do is hold my breath and close the door. It hurts to admit, but you just couldn't quit. Do I explain to the child the life of an addict, a hypocrite, a lunatic, a convict? But in her eyes, somehow you're perfect. I wanna save you for her, not for you. Why isn't that enough to help you break through? All she really wants is to get to know you. Instead, she's at your hospital bed, praying that you come to.
this to be strong for you. I've been strong for so long. I just want you better. I want the father I know I deserve. Please wake up. I'm not ready for your bye. I love you, Daddy.
Number one means you're always on top. Your number one radio.
That was deep, y'all. That was Doris Ann's Hold On, y'all. That was very deep. That was very deep. Could you recap everybody on what that song was about?
All right, so I had my daughter when I was only 14. Her dad is actually a chronic relapser. That's actually voicemails that were left on her dad's phone when he ended up in the hospital in ICU for an overdose. That track isn't your typical response. Normally, you have these rappers out here talking about, you know, slinging drugs and doing drugs. And, I mean, you have a few of them that rap about recovery, but you never really see the effects that it has on, you know, the mother that's raising the kids or the grandparents that's raising the kids, or nonetheless, you never have the standpoint on what it looks like to the kid.
Right.
I mean, so to me, you know, that track was actually wrote and recorded on my daughter's 12th birthday. She's my whole world, but because of it, she has a more understanding of what addiction is and what it does to the brain. But most importantly, she understands that it's not her fault.
That's deep. That's deep right there. How many kids you got?
I actually have 4. 5 counting the one that passed away, but I have 4.
You've been busy. No, I'm just playing. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry.
I'm Catholic.
Oh, well, that's the reason right there. You're one of them.
I failed at being a Catholic. I wasn't married.
You're a naughty girl. No, I'm just playing. I'm just joking.
We're not having this conversation.
All right, we're not going to go into this conversation, everybody, but we will go in with this. Being
I'm a lesbian now, so...
So don't even be hitting her up. She don't want to see no dick pics in her messenger. You heard that right here.
Dick pics.
No dangalangers. Now, if you got a nice something else, go ahead. No, I'm just playing. All right. Anyways, y'all. So we're getting.
My manager just commented, and he said Dixie Ann is an amazing young lady. I mean, I have to agree. My daughter is a very, very well behaved, respectful 12-year-old.
Awesome. It's awesome.
She's been through a lot in her life, and especially being raised by I was only 14 when I had her, and I've had her since she was born. I'm not like most teenage moms that, gave their kid up to live their own life. I gave my life up so she could. She tells us, Ted, we will blast you. Yes, if you send dick pics, you are getting blasted.
All right, don't get blasted. But beyond that, that was beautiful what you said just now. That's awesome. We really need parents out there to pick it up a notch because, these kids need us more than ever, especially during these times that we're going through. It's already was wild enough as it is before the virus and all the crazy stuff's been going on. I mean, our kids are growing up too fast, y'all. They're too fast. I've been with my girl for 4 years now, and her daughter, which is my daughter now, because her daddy never was around. She left them at a baby age, and she called me daddy after the second year I was with her mama, and she's been calling me that ever since, and it touches my heart, man. I've been trying to raise her the best I can, but I'm going to tell you something. She's 11 years old, and her mind is just on boys and goodness, and she's already thinking about stuff that you shouldn't think about at a girl at 11 years old.
Oh no, let me tell you, like I've told everybody else. So my kid came asking questions way too soon, and I tried to tell her, I was like, when you get old enough, we'll talk about it. Well, that didn't work. Kids nowadays have way too much access to the internet, so she's seen things she shouldn't have, and I sat her down, I explained everything to her, and I was like, okay, do you have any questions? And she's like, yeah, well, she asked me a question, and my response to her, I was like, well, it grows teeth and it bites, so don't go anywhere near it. Still to this day, she believes it grows teeth and bites, and she can believe that until she turns freaking 50 years old. I don't care.
Well, let's put it this way. what you say is true, because this is the reason. It may not grow teeth per se, but it does grow disease and nastiness and fucking and pregnancy and all kinds of stuff that can mess you up at a young age. And that teeth will those teeth will latch down on you, and that there ends the rest of your life, because now you got kids to raise, or you got a disease, or you got something.
Whoa, wait a minute. I'll back you up there, because that doesn't end your life.
Who says something?
You did. You said you'll have kids and it ends your life.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying if you're a child and you have a baby as a child,
Hold on a minute.
And then there goes your youthfulness. You know, partying, having fun, being a.
I would never. I mean, that was me. I was 14 when I had her. I won't ever take back having her, because my life wouldn't be the same. Honest to God, she saved me. But I would never want that life for her. I wouldn't want her to be a teenage mom.
That makes you amazing.
I want her to be able to do the things that I didn't do.
There's not many people like you. See, they won't. What do you think about all them girls that's on them TV shows and stuff they're showing? You know, these girls that don't want to raise them, they pass them on to their mamas and daddies and stuff. They don't want to care. They're like, oh no, I ain't taking care of no kid. I'm too young. You know, I'm talking about those kind of kids that just like, oh, I messed up, but you know, I'm not gonna take care of this kid. You know, but that's what I'm saying. Responsible parents, that's awesome. You know, so if you did what you had to do, that's amazing.
Still on interview. Stop.
All right. All right, look, let's do one more question, and then we do have to go because we're pressed for time.
How many shares we got?
I mean, we didn't get enough. That's what I was gonna say. We did not get enough shares for the next song. What's going on? We got 75.
Well, I guess they better be hitting that share button, or I'm coming to their house and I'm gonna punch them all in the head.
Look, all right, look. There's on.
Get their shit together.
All right, out of the 20 people here, let me tell you something. You can share up to 10 times on Facebook without any problem. So I know y'all shared a few times. If you share a few more times, you'll get to hear her other dope track before we go out of here.
That's right. And this is the newest track. This was just recorded before I left for Florida.
Yeah. And this track is called
Insanity. This track was written and inspired by the shit my mother put me through.
Just so you know, the first time I heard, I thought she was going to kill me.
Yeah. This track actually scared my daughter. So the intro to this track is actually the exorcism prayer.
Oh, my.
Yeah, it's a little intense, but, I mean, it kind of... We're at 79. Come on, guys. You better get those a little higher.
80.
Let's go. How many are we at now?
81.
81, come on, let's go. 19 more shares. You all better hurry up or we ain't going to have time to hear it. Come on. Yep. Better get this shit shared.
Yep, y'all. We ain't got but like 5-10 more minutes left we can do. We
y'all
pressing.
Better hurry the hell up because we even have one more question left and I'm a talker, so.
All right, we'll do the last question and we'll see if these shares get up. The last question. In the time that you have rapped, who all have you collabed with?
Who all have I collaborated with, or who all have I worked with?
Who all have you done music with?
All right, so right now I'm sitting on a track with Leroy Biggs. I'm sitting on a track with Kelso Step. He's signed with Redneck Nation. I believe Leroy Biggs is signed with Brian Upchurch's mom. I've done work with Jay Davis. My track Hold On, I'm actually getting a feature from Appalachian Don on to redo that hook. Trying to think here. I think feature-wise, that's about it. I've kind of been focusing on getting my own stuff out. Now, I've opened for a lot of people. I've opened for Moonshine Bandits. I've opened for Crucifix on multiple occasions. I've opened for Bubba Sparks and Alexander King on multiple occasions. My very first show, I actually opened for Charlie Farley.
Nice.
I've kind of been sticking to country rap show-wise. Not that I'm against branching out. I actually did a show in the middle of the hood in Price Hill, Cincinnati. That was pretty cool. I mean, I figured I'd get like booed off the stage, but it was the complete opposite. They loved me more than they loved their own headliner.
Can I interject with one thing I want to say? It's just eating me alive. A lot of this stuff that some of these people that they call themselves country rappers are coming out with is not country rap. It sounds like rap music, and that's all it is. I mean, like if you say something about a truck or something in it, that don't make it country rap.
I kind of fall in that category. I'll claim to do country rap shows because that's the main genre that like the headliner does.
Yeah.
But I don't truly believe. All right, so to me, there's a hip hop circle, and then there's a country rap circle, and the country rap circle more or less intertwines with actual rap, versus hip hop is all about mud and boots and trucks and beer. Like that's kind of where it stays. It doesn't even on songs that should mean something. That's where it stays at. It doesn't leave that. Versus country rap does, and Big Buzz. Country rap does a lot of things that it reaches your heart. It reaches personal experiences in your life. Because to the people in country rap, being country isn't just what we do on the weekends. Being country is our life. It's a livelihood. It's our past, it's our present, and it's our freaking future. I mean, who just said Little Nas X? Little Nas X is not country rap. I don't even know what to call that track he did with Billy Ray.
I would never hate because I've done all genres of music myself. I'm an artist, but this is the thing. But what I feel from it is what it is country people doing rap music. That's all I feel. It's country music, rap, country people rapping. That's all it is. So it's not country. It's not really country. It might have a country reference in there once in a blue moon, but really it's just people from the country rapping. But they call it country rap.
See, the one thing that I've learned since I came into this is a lot of it is a misunderstanding. Because when I started this, I did a track called Equal, which is a collaboration that you've never actually seen before. It's a white northern country. I hate putting colors on things, but that's kind of why we did what we did. It's a white northern country girl and a black southern street boy.
Right.
But one thing that I learned that day in studio is, and it will stick with me for the rest of my life. We went through so many things, trauma-wise, happiness-wise. Everything was so similar to what we both faced. The only difference was where we came from. And you don't have a lot of people out here that talk about that kind of stuff. And I mean, so to me, at the end of the day, I've hashtagged no genre since I began this. And I mean it because of the fact that even though I am country, even though I'm country, I can understand the struggle that they live. The people that are raised in the street, not necessarily a color, not necessarily anything like that, because I mean, I know people from all races that were raised in the street life versus all people from, different backgrounds that have been raised in the country.
Right.
But my thing is there's so much in common and people are just so blind to see it.
I feel you.
I mean, so to me, I look at it as I'm a rapper that does rap. I'm a hip hop artist. I'm just from the country, so you catch a lot of country references in my music.
All right, this question might hit you like a ton of bricks. It came out of nowhere because of all the stuff you was telling me. Do you think that white people have stolen the black culture of rap music?
I typically don't like to speak on stuff like this, but this I kind of will.
Okay.
So in my opinion, rap is a talent. Rap is a skill. Writing is a skill. It doesn't matter what background you come from. It's a skill. It's a talent. Now, well, do I believe that credit is due where it's due? Absolutely. I believe that, you know, the people that originated hip hop, they deserve the credit that they just, you know, that they get.
Right.
That they will get. I believe that any artist, whether you're black, whether you're Mexican, whether you're white, any artist coming into this should respect the people that started this. To me, it doesn't matter what color they were. It doesn't matter if it was a white person. It doesn't matter if it was a black person. It's hip hop.
Right.
I mean, I respect that in any genre. Why would hip hop be any different? Whether
Right.
it's country, whether it's rock, whether it's hip hop. I mean, to me, I don't put colors on things.
And that's understandable. That is completely understandable. And what I feel from it is, yeah, we got to give credit where it's due. But, you know, everybody in life deserves a chance to express themselves and what they feel. And if people out there feel the hip hop and the rap music, even when it was originated from the get-go, it shouldn't be discriminated on a creed, color, or background of who you are. It's just how you put yourself out there.
It's based on your talent and your skills. I mean,
yeah, right. So if the first person who made a country song ever in life, or a rap song, or a rock and roll song, or anything, if people thought, well, hold up, I'm the first person ever made that, so nobody else, any color, any different religion or race could make this song, they can't do that. That's wrong. You know, because we all have different vibes and different feels. So I agree 100% with you. I agree 100% with you on that one right there. Man, look, I'm going to tell you something, Doris. Look, we got 128 shares.
Boom. See, my people rock.
Look, y'all, we went way overboard on it. Let's do it, y'all. We are about to go to insanity, everybody. We're live with Doris Ann on the interview, y'all. We ain't got much time left, but we are going to check out insanity, y'all, before we head out. Here we go.
In the name of the Father, and of the Son,
Boom.
and of the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Ah.
Most glorious Prince of the heavenly armies, Saint Michael the Archangel, defend us in our battle against principalities and powers, against the rulers of this world of darkness, against the spirits of wickedness in the high places.
Forgive me, Father, for what I'm about to do. They don't wanna see me unleash this demon inside. I feel the desire every time I see their facades. Believe it or not, I sit and I just think and I plot, not knowing what I'm releasing, a beast or a god. And now everybody's reaching for a piece of the pie, with a hand out in green, jealousy in their eyes. Yeah, they scheme and they plot, trying to take what I got. I'm screaming off with their heads if they think they taking my spot. I don't really wanna do it, but it seems that I need to cut them all off when they start being see-through. Fuck those people, see no evil, hear no evil. I don't need you, and all the hate displayed is feeding the fire. Demonic voices in my head, they all seem so inspired. This is my insanity. My thoughts are going crazy, they're so damaging. I got a devil on both shoulders and I listen.
Yeah, that's right, everybody.
Pretty reckless, but now there's no controlling my insanity. My thoughts are going crazy, they're so damaging. I got a devil on both shoulders and I listen to both of them what they say.
Hey, that's Cotton on the hook.
Now there's no control.
Cotton on the hook, everybody.
In my head and they just keep on yelling and they won't calm down no matter what I tell them. I got a devil on both shoulders, guess that makes me hellish. And then people wonder why the fuck I'm so rebellious. This darkness is sparking a whole other energy. Urges are lurking, don't know what got into me. My eyes are wide open, vision so clear to see. Better stay out my way, cause I'm purging my enemies. Now I'm having all these flashbacks, you don't wanna have that, so you better backstab and slash that crash.
Yeah.
The knife out the knapsack, cut you into pieces, put your body in a backpack. I know I'm crazy, but there's no way to stop
Spitting
it.
that shit, y'all.
Chopping bodies, putting all the nails in the cup. This is my insanity. My thoughts are going crazy, they're so damaging. I got a devil on
interview with Doris Ann. This is insanity.
Woo! Father and of the Son and of the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Man, y'all, that was dope, y'all. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's dope. That's dope. Doris Ann, you have the knack. I would like to say you have the knack. You have the skills. You got what it is to keep it real. You know, you spit so cold, all the people better grab a coat because you're going to leave them froze. I'm going to tell you.
Absolutely.
I'm telling you. You drop the fire. You'll never retire. Raps for hire. In the kingdom, you're a queen and you're ready. You're the sire. You got what they need. Guaranteed to make them scream on the lean. Look mean with the winning team. Global domination. Get their heart racing and pacing because you're tuned in to the hottest station. LA Radio Live. Hot 107, y'all. And I'm going to tell you something. She's doing it up. She's buck. She's got the stuff. She's rough. She's tough. She's got it. She don't live off luck. She lives off skills. She's so trill on the mic she kills. She's about them dollar bills. She keeps it signed and sealed. And I'm going to tell you something. We've heard so much dopeness, y'all, tonight. And, man, Doris Ann, we would love to see you again on the show. Please tell us you're going to come back in the future and keep us updated with what you got going on.
Absolutely, anytime. I mean, most definitely keep an eye on my page, on my artist page. Go ahead and follow Cotton, too. Cotton's a badass artist out of Cincinnati. Definitely go and follow Bad Ace Clothing, which is my official sponsor.
Hell yeah.
Follow Ironclad. He'll definitely be promoting any shows that I got coming up or any music that's released. I mean, sooner than later, it'll be promoted on all platforms. We're working on it. But most definitely, come follow me on my artist page and my personal. I'm pretty open. I'm pretty funny. And I mean, plain as day, my logo is no fucks given. So you have no idea what you're getting into when you come on my page. Definitely not on my lives.
Hell yeah. Final question, y'all, and we are out of here. If this was your last chance to say one thing to all of your fans out there, what would you tell them right now? This is the only thing you could ever say to them. What would you say?
Thank you.
That's it?
Honestly, the last thing I would tell my fans is thank you. Because not only has it been, I mean, in the last year, I've been able to touch so many people that I didn't actually think I would. It's been amazing. Even though, you know, I'm not huge, I'm still a starting out artist. In the last year, you know, I started doing this for my own therapy to help myself. But in return, I've helped so many other people, whether it be building an ego to better themselves, to, you know, realize their own worth.
Right. Or,
you know, being an open ear or somebody that they can relate to through music. I've helped so many people in this, and that's honestly the only thing I could ever wish for. You know, not only am I helping myself, but I'm helping others. And, yeah, I mean, honestly, the last thing I'd tell them is thank you. Thank you for the support. Thank you for following me. And, you know, I mean, outside of my kids, my fans are my world.
Hey, that's beautiful right there. And I'm going to tell you something, you know, as an artist, when you're a real determined artist out there and you really want to just touch the hearts of people out there, you really just want to give them something they can feel, because we all have different trials and tribulations we're all going through, different stories, different backgrounds. And if we can just reach the hearts or the minds of people through our music, y'all, then we really accomplished something. So I want to say thank you to Doris Ann for her amazing music, because her music is full of heart and full of awesomeness, and that's really awesome, and I condone that, and I really am thankful for that. So thank you, Doris Ann. And I want to say thank you to Stephen Kell of Ironclad for all the amazing things you're doing for this amazing lady. And I want to say thank you to all the people out there that's been watching, because all of y'all are amazing. If it wasn't for the listeners out there, as artists, the artists wouldn't be able to do anything, because they need y'all to soak in and just embrace their amazing music. Doris Ann, you're amazing. We really appreciate you coming to the interview tonight. Really, we do.
It's not a problem at all. It
And-
was definitely my pleasure.
I'm really glad. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'm going to tell you something. We hope to see you in the future, and then we'll do a recap in the future. We'll have you back on, and you've been amazing. And
Absolutely. Hey, if you got any plugs for shows out in Cali, I am game.
look, I definitely have connections, so I will keep my peepers open, and I will try to find you some opportunities if you're willing to do. And I'm going to tell you something. All y'all, much love for all y'all shares, all y'all listening out there on the waves, man. All y'all are amazing. It's been an amazing hour interview with Doris Sand. We went over, usually we do 30-minute interviews, but we did an hour this time. Special broadcast because we've had such a great time. And all y'all are amazing, man. Everybody keep tuning into the show, and y'all check out Doris Sand. Keep your eyes out on her because I see big things coming for her and for Ironclad, y'all. I'm telling you, it's amazing. Much love, everybody. Have a great night, everybody. Much love, Doris Sand. We're out. Peace, y'all.
Y'all have a good night.